Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is part 9 of Mherex Redo, or episode 9, doing my daily claim. I'm actually recording this one Friday. This will be the 7th video I've recorded today. I'm really tired, but I want to get logged on here, and I really want to get League 5 before the weekend. There's lots of there's a claim on the portal, and I think we can get that at League 5. That's got Cody Rhodes, that's I want to say silver, and Chain Gang John Cena at silver. So I want to try and get that done. The freebie today is Hall of Fame tokens. Whatever. Maybe someday, but right now, not so much. So, of course, we're on our journey through the career mode. We have 2 left to get through. We leveled Cena up to bronze. I think we need to just get through Amsterdam if I'm not mistaken, but for now, Indianapolis is on our list. So let's dive into it, get going with Cena, and you know what? Actually, before we do that, let me check my mailbox. So the portal does have a, there we go. We got my showdown rewards that come in every day with TP and stuff. The portal does have a stamp card for an event we don't have live. I logged in to make sure I didn't have anything on the portal yet, and I still don't anything cool. So I'm not claiming this in case somehow we get the event. So, what's this? You can't see me. Oh, okay. 20, you can't see me new John Cena shards. I'll take them. It's better than none. We only need 2,980 more. So let's check the Showdown store. Get in the habit of doing this every day. And see, we have 660 currency. So it's Seth and Razar again, and I don't have the currency for that. So for now, we're just gonna save it. We still have a ways to go to our next one. I'll play that Showdown if if I have time on this. You should do it. Every day if you can. Absolutely. You're going to want that Showdown currency, so do it every day if you can. All right. Enough yappy yappy. Let's get in here. If I go to the right, WWE Live Tour, Indianapolis. Now um, that stuff has been covered. Are you guys excited for Mania? I mean, when you're watching this, it's after Mania, so I don't know why I'm asking. I'm super excited for it. Um, Definitely looking forward to a bunch of the matches on the card. Um, Cena, Cody, of course, obviously. Super stoked for that one. The triple threat with Roman, Seth, CM Punk, Heyman involved. Gonna love that. Um, Gable and Ray, or what is he? El Grande Americano and Ray. Definitely think that one could be a banger. A really good match. As far more banger would be Drew and Priest. That's what's actually going to be a banger. I think that's going to be super heavy hitting. A lot of very physical. If you like physical matches, I think that one's going to be fantastic. We'll see how well this sounds in um, when you guys watch this after Mania, right? Still a lot of really, really fun stuff. But I don't like dissect the matches. I just like to sit there, watch it, and enjoy it. I'm not going to critique every little thing. As long as Charlotte doesn't beat Tiffany, I'm happy. Anyone else can beat anyone else. It won't matter. Although that being said, I really, really want Jay to win. I love Jay. He's over. I'll mark out for Jay. He's super entertaining to watch. So. Love me some Yeet. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the row break. Let's do that, guys. Let's do that. You ever get to a point at something when you like just can't wait, like you're super antsy? Like, I just want League 5, like really bad. It's like all my brain is like thinking about with this, and like I'm just like, come on, man, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I should be enjoying the experience. I would tell you to enjoy the experience, right? Like of getting there. But we're at the point where I know so much opens up, events, contests, factions, like so much stuff. And I just am so ready to get there. So I'm not being patient at all. I'm just like, oh, we got to get through these matches. So like, I'm like, I just want to get this done so we can be League 5, right? Um, so here we are. You have me trying to have good, useful commentary for you guys. But at this point, I think a lot of the basics you've probably picked up pretty well. And this is kind of probably more of the same, from what we've been doing. But maybe there'll be a curveball in here. Um, so you never know. That's the thing. I don't know what I know, right? I've been playing for so long. I take so much for granted that I don't even know what information I have sometimes that might be super important to a newer player, or even to a veteran player. Stuff I take for granted, like, oh yeah, everyone knows that. And then I find out later, what, you didn't know that? Like, it surprises me. So that's, I think, the best part about this is just going through it, me running my mouth the whole time. I think there'll be stuff that I would have never thought to talk about otherwise, and that I take for granted that you guys are like, oh, I didn't know that. I've been playing. I've had people say that a lot, in my time doing videos. Like, I've been playing this game a long time. I never knew that. And that always kind of really feels good. Because the thing I like about content really is if I can make the game easier, more enjoyable, more fun, or give you guys a better understanding so you can decide what to do better. That's what I really like about content. Um, I'm not super exciting. I'm not super flashy. I don't have good production value in my videos. I don't have a camera. All stuff that says I should not be even remotely successful at videos, right? Like, I'm just a 40 plus year old dude. What am I now? 45? What year is it? Yeah, I'm 45. And I haven't been making videos really that long. I started in my late 30s. Um, just a, you know, random dude matching gems of wrestlers in their spandex, you know? So I don't even know what to do a lot of times. Like, I just do crap and it hopefully something sticks, you know? But my main goal is to not have a super annoying voice or annoy people, so not be too loud, too obnoxious, too stupid, and just kind of walk the line of being not annoying. Like, my goal isn't necessarily to be good, it's just not to annoy you so much that you turn it off. And then hopefully along the way there's a little bit of knowledge you can pick up. Oh, Taker was reworked. That hurt. That hurt. Sir, 20. Well, yeah, we can't kick out. 22. Sir, excuse me. Uh, what? Where did that come from? How do you get, how do you get charged? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just flimming my flam, yapping my gums, and all of a sudden I'm dead? What? We're gonna have to talk about the Taker node too. So what's he running here? Why did he just get a 13 chart? What? Oh, it's a choose. He loaded the blue, huh? No entourage. He just... Okay, so we're going to have to play defensively again. And what node is this? Let me report this one, too. There are so many. WWE Live Tour Indie. Node 57. Reworked Taker. Massive. All right. That's these very precious health packs. Hopefully well, I'll pay more attention now that I know, you know, the possibility of death looms. Danger lurks. All right. Blue's bad. We do have reds. Is there a black match for him? Yes, if we swipe here, he should take the black match. So let's see if that works out. No, he took blue. Interesting. Let me double check. So like I said, usually the AI takes their biggest gem, but this, not the case. But we're loaded. So we should be able to get through okay. Again, the fact that we are a higher level than probably we should be because we went out of our way to make sure we could get Cena boosted, is definitely making a big difference on people in nodes like this. So if you can do that, you definitely want to do that. And I think Cena is the right play for now. Yeah, hopefully we can get access to the portal and get that stuff that's on the portal this weekend. It might have to wait till next week, so I might miss out. But because it's Mania, you know, there's always stuff going on during Mania. And like I said, good giveaways during Mania month, usually anniversary month. And then around Christmas, typically we have a lot of good freebies. So Dolph is nothing to worry about, I don't think. That could come back to bite me in the butt, though. Now all of a sudden I'm paying attention to what I'm doing again. I feel extremely vulnerable. There's a decent match drop in for us, huh? We'll take it. What? Oh, goodness. I am really tired. Really tired. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And then I am gonna enjoy a weekend of Mania and posting videos. I'll probably post what I posted at episode 4? Yeah, I posted episode 4. I'll probably post episode 5 tomorrow, and then post an episode each day the weekend. So, and I probably, full transparency, I won't record. I don't think during Mania. I'll probably log in and get my daily claims on this account. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I won't have time. I'm not gonna record probably at all this weekend with Mania going on and stuff. So I'll probably just leave the account alone because I'm not sure if you guys want to see every step yet or not. Because I still can. It's gonna get to a point where I won't be able to necessarily record everything, or I guess I could, but um, you know, I don't know what that would look like exactly. I guess we'll play it by ear. Figure something out. Let's do that. Let us do that. Let's go, man. We got leagues to gain. When you guys see you get like speed ups and stuff in this game, so like we're out, see how this is locked on this one time, so you can get 1.25 speed and 2 times speed. And because like my main account, like I definitely spend, right? I'm a spender. I'm a dirty spender. I'm not really a whale, but I'm definitely a dolphin. Sometimes I make splashes, so I'm probably a higher end dolphin. But when you're used to the speed up, it's so hard to play without it. Um, anyone that's a vet watching this that's used to speed up and watching me play this can absolutely vouch for me here. That's probably, honestly, no lie, the hardest thing for me, because I'm used to it being so much faster, and everything, literally everything on tours just about always wins turn one. So, like, I'm just like, oh man, can we get there? Oh, London, I think we need to do 2 sets. Still. But if we don't run into issues, that first one went smooth. Oh, London unlocks right away. Heck yeah. All right, let's do this, guys. We got this. We got this. Hopefully no big obstacles. Cena's carrying us. He's bringing it home. Will he at Mania though? Will he or won't he? I honestly, I don't know how it's going to go. I could see it going any manner of ways. Um I think there's a good chance Seth will turn and become a Heyman guy potentially, or night 2, and maybe additionally, maybe he joins the new Rock faction with Cena. Maybe he becomes like his old authority days. Seth is kind of been a bit edgy lately, right? Like a little bit of hard edge to Seth. Seth is one of my favorites. Like he can do anything. He doesn't need a belt. He raises any title he has. Insanely good worker. Like never has bad matches. Constantly reinventing himself. Ridiculous gimmicks, outfits, nonsense. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see his Mania entrance. His Mummers entrance in Louisiana was off the hook, weird, crazy, amazing. I loved it. So yeah, big fan of Rollins. Sammy's my favorite active for sure. I'm just kind of throwing stuff out here. So doesn't look like he's gonna have a Mania match, but I haven't watched SmackDown yet. I plan on watching SmackDown tonight, and then the Hall of Fame stuff tonight, and be ready to go for Mania tomorrow. Or may even watch SmackDown tomorrow morning before the Mania stuff starts too. We'll see how my night goes. It's funny, my wife doesn't like wrestling at all, right? She thinks it's stupid, which I get it, you either like wrestling or you don't. But she like, so for my birthday, she got me ringside seats at SmackDown in at Portland, which was amazing. I was like 6 rows back, right behind the announcer desk. Um and I'm like, so it's Mania this weekend, and I plan on watching, you know, both days, pretty much all of it. And she's like, okay, I won't make any plans for you. I'm like, all right, thanks, babe. Of course, if I need to do something or whatever, I will, and just pause it and come back to it. But I do plan on trying to watch all of it live or as much as possible. But I'm one of those weird people. I was a huge sports guy. Once I became a content creator, like doing a bunch of content, I found I didn't have the time that I wanted to watch a lot of sports. So I used to watch football all the time, play a ton of fantasy football. I don't watch any of it anymore. Wrestling is the only thing I keep up on TV wise, really. Otherwise, during a feud weekend or something, I might binge a series on like Netflix or something. Um, so like I don't even watch really the Super Bowl anymore. But the WrestleMania and the Rumble, both of them are like my Super Bowl weekends. I want to see all of it. Like I'll watch the pre-show, the hype, the build up, just like I used to do that with the Super Bowl, right? Like I don't care if it's cheesy and you're trying to play to my emotions and make it more dramatic than it is. I'll eat it up because I just want to sit there and enjoy it as a fan. And that's what I plan on doing. So yeah. I guess Rusev signed recently, and so did Aleister Black. And there's also somebody was saying on my stream yesterday, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, that Brock was in Vegas. I want nothing to do with Brock at Mania. I'm not a Brock fan. But Orton no opponent with KO unless that's some kind of work, which I don't think it is. Or So, you know, seemingly Orton might need someone to wrestle. Could it be Rusev? Could it be Aleister Black? Could it be Brock? I hope not Brock. Could it be somebody else we don't know about? Because I think Sammy was going to be involved in the KO Orton match. Because it's kind of wild to me that Sammy doesn't have a Mania thing. Also, it's a travesty. Chelsea Green isn't defending her U.S. title. To be honest, I love me some Chelsea Green. And then I know Lyra's in the tag match, but I would much rather have Lyra defending the IC title at Mania. I don't like that they just threw Lyra and Bayley together for that tag match. To be honest. I want to see them. I want to see Lyra defend her title, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they needed something for Bayley to do, Raquel to do, Liv, and Lyra. So they're like, you know what? We'll just throw them all in a tag match together. That'll get 4 people out of the way in one match. That we have less to figure out. It's kind of what it feels like. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're gonna do something interesting with it, but that's kind of what it feels like. Hasn't been a lot to say, like, commentary wise. I'm just trying to get my matches again. I feel like at this point nothing I'm doing is new to you guys here. Nothing is really coming up organically, so I'm just kind of when I started making videos, a friend of mine said, you know what, pretend whoever's watching your video is blind, and then talk that way. And I was like, huh, interesting, that seems like a really good idea. And I've done that, and I can't tell you how good I think that advice was, because over the years so many people have been like, you know, I put your stuff on in the background so I can listen to it. Some say, well, they're working, well, they're commuting, driving, you know. People like, I watch your stuff while I'm cooking, just have the audio on in the background, so it must work out, right? um Apparently all you need to do is just not stop talking and it ends up okay. So there is that. We are getting so close, guys. I can taste it. 3 matches. 3 matches. And I hope we can hit League 5. I don't think the portal or contest update right away. It might have to wait till Monday. I don't know. It used to be it wouldn't update until the next month, but they fixed that to be sooner, last I heard. So a year ago when I tried, and I did it much, much differently than I did now. I think this is a much smarter way of doing this account and documenting the progress and bringing useful content. Um, it you had to wait till the next month started. So like we're in the middle of the month, we would have had to wait 2+ weeks before we could take any part in the contest. It might start on Monday. We might get access right away. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna hit the move because we don't have enough damage on the move to zero his health. So we're just gonna hit the move, not place the gems. That'll do enough to get the 13k finisher to zero Mankind's health. Also, Mankind is my all-time favorite. Mick Foley. I love Mick Foley. He's my all-time favorite wrestler. Growing up, HBK was my favorite, so HBK is my number 2. In fact, growing up, Rocker HBK was my favorite, to be specific. Was watching him during his, a new gen era as Rocker Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. But I wanted to be as cool as the Rockers, in particular HBK, that was childhood me. I'm definitely not anywhere remotely. I'm much more of a who's somebody much more of the big boss man look than the HBK look. So but HBK was my favorite growing up. Mankind's my all-time favorite, and my current favorite active I would say is Sammy. I love Randy Orton. Absolutely love Orton. Attitude Era, like I said, Foley was my favorite. Probably criminally, I don't like Taker and Austin as much as most people. They're great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're bad in any way, shape, or form. They're great. They're amazing. I just didn't love them as much as most people seem to. Rock was entertaining. During WCW, that like as a teenager, I was a huge fan of Sting. And for some reason, I loved Billy Kidman. Kidman was my favorite cruiserweight on WCW. Watched him all the time. Like, literally one of my favorites. But Sting was my favorite WCW guy, for sure. Enjoyed the Goldberg run. Jericho, as a teenager. I don't think I would like Goldberg anymore. Like the streak thing, I don't think that would appeal to me in as an adult in today's the way wrestling is. I think somebody squashing everybody like that, I don't think I would like that at all, actually. But back then, I thought it was pretty cool. His intensity was cool and stuff, so he was definitely one of my favorites. But Sting was my definite WCW guy. Um, so yeah. And what else? My favorite WrestleMania moment is still YesLMania, the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan, going through all the matches and then finally winning the title and stuff. That's my favorite Mania moment, I would say. Love the Yes Movement. Huge fan of Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson. Um, Secretly hope he comes back to WWE at some point, but I doubt that will happen. So, it is what it is. Also, the Hardys returning at Mania was pretty cool when they came out to that pop. That's a big one for me that I really really enjoyed. Um, any match with the Dudleys, I always enjoyed. Love the Dudleys. All right, was that the last one, or do we have one more? Please be the last one, last one, last one. Let's see. We're so close, guys. Taste it. It tastes like League 5. Heck yes! No, I don't want to quit the game. All right, we got Ray, we got some TP, we got some stuff. We are, bam, League 5. Heck yeah. Let's freaking go. League up offer. No, I don't want to finish League 5 faster, but we can look at it to end this. We are League 5. We have access to contests. We don't have the weekend contest, though. We do have this Rey Mysterio contest, so increase the talent by 1. We can do that. Normal mode boss of the Master 619 tour. Beat the hard mode boss of the Master 619 tour. So we'll do this in another video since we have 5 days for it. We'll get through this. Milestones for pulls and a 2-star gold Ray. Fuse. So we'll be able to get that done. No problem. I'll cover that because that seems useful. You know what? Just in case, let me log out and log back in. Just in case. Also, let me reload the portal. I don't know how long it might take. Portal still hasn't updated to anything. Contest-wise. Wait, no, no, yes, no. No, it hasn't. Okay. So nothing there. And yeah, so we've already earned our league points, so that's great. European Tour London, that's already done. Okay. 2-star gold superstar are definitely already done. So we have to win 2 showdown matches. 10 Dead Man Daily, Women's Evolution Chapter 4. That could potentially be a problem. We might have to level Bree up. And then European Paris Chapter 2. So there's that. Let's go ahead and claim the daily stuff here real quick, because I am definitely going to call it for a day after this. So let's claim all this up. And since we have to level a couple superstars and stuff, we should be able to do that. Let's recruit Ray, because part of our task for the other event is to level him up. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can also check our Silver League 5 loot. The free stuff that we can pull. 132k. Yeah, let's do that. And what we got for moves? Bottom 2 rows. Yeah, we're going to equip that one. And this one. We'll run him this way. Let me also check and make sure Cena doesn't need any of that TP first. We just need yellow and red for him. So I'm going to go ahead and use all this on his finisher. Feel comfortable with that. And then we're going to use what we have left on the red, because we're going to keep riding Cena, I'm pretty sure. He's the horse we're going to ride through these tours for a while, likely. And now we don't have to worry about either of those colors for Ray. So let's go ahead and do the bottom 2 rows, 2x1 area to multiply, and let's go ahead and level this. And you can see this is our first contest. This is how they look. They show up here in this spot that for some reason isn't showing right now. So let me just log back in again. And there's milestones there that you can claim, and they give you rewards, as you would assume. It's kind of your first taste at what a contest looks like. It's a very simplified contest, but it'll give you an idea of what it's like. So you can see we get 1 point for every talent that we get, Ray, and as we level them up, we get talent, and then you get points for these nodes. Beat the Hell mode of the Master Tour, 800, 500, 250. So Hell mode, Hard mode, and Normal mode. So we will have those to do, and each reward, each milestone gives us 1,000 of this currency, which is 1 pull on the Silver League loot, which is we've talked about before, and I said I was waiting. See what we have now. Speaking of the Hardys, we have Jeff, Miz, Becky, Biggie, at gold, and then in silver we have these. None of these are anything I feel like we really need at this point, so I'm again gonna continue to wait on this loot for a better, more opportune spot than the 7 pulls. Okay, I'm not sure why that's there, but I'll take it. Must be increased. And daily mission, we can finish this off and get the big bag. There we go. So let's check the store, because I told you guys I was going to keep you posted, see if anything is new. That's still the same. Don't worry about this NWO bundle, token bundle, don't worry about it. Again, this isn't the worst thing to buy because it gives you the MP trainers. We could easily be using it, but you're going to get them all eventually here in not too long. So I would hold out, especially if at this point you still are. No. These guys we can get in the Showdown store, so definitely no. No. The Steph one, it would be hard to pass up still, but we did pick up Bree for free. In the WrestleMania claim, so we'll probably end up putting some levels into her next video. So anyway, guys, this is episode 9. We got League 5. Heck yeah. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having fun. It looks like we won't open up the big contest until maybe next week. We'll see if we get the MLC next week or not. That would be super cool, the month long. So let me know what you think in the comments, and your feedback and thoughts are huge for this. As I've said before, I'll keep saying it. So thank you. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. And that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. League 5 has been obtained. Heck yeah, brother.